This video is completely full of spoilers, so seriously, if you have not read An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir, then I would definitely say don't watch this, because this is only going to be about 3 minutes of why An Ember in the Ashes completely disappointed me as a novel. The potential of this book was not realized, is what I think it was. So if you remember, there are two main races in this book. You've got the scholars and you have the marshals, and you have Elias, I believe is how you say his name. He's a marshal, and then you have Leia, who is a scholar. And for the past 500 years, the marshals have been brutally oppressing the scholars, let's be honest, right? And what I found so interesting was that there was a line that Elias says where he's talking to his best friend Helene, and he's basically saying, you know, what crime have the scholars committed save for being born scholars? Like, why do we get to treat them this way? And she kind of agrees with him, and so he goes on to say they should no longer be slaves. And she's like, oh, okay, hold on, you're acting a little wild here. And maybe it's because I'm a Black woman from the United States, and we have, you know, the history of Black people in the United States, but I felt like this book, like while I was reading it, I was like, oh my goodness, this is literally like the history of Black people and white people in the United States, where seriously the question should have been asked, like, what crime did Black people commit except being born Black people? And so I felt like this was going to be a book that explored that and was very political in that sense. And then it was about 3/4 or no, halfway through the book where she introduces this supernatural character. I mean, really? So now instead of having, you know, kind of this exploration of the capability of human evil, she ends up bringing kind of this supernatural character, the Nightbringer, who is the catalyst for everything that happens 500 years ago between the marshals and the scholars. And it just felt so disappointing to me, because I really wanted this to be a social commentary and a historical commentary, and what we end up having is basically just another big bad supernatural being who, of course, we know when he's defeated, everything will go back to being okay, and the marshals are going to realize they had been manipulated too. And I just find that incredibly disappointing. But maybe I expected too much. I know a lot of people did love this book. I think I only gave it 3 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. I can say that it read very well though. Her writing style was very excellent. So that's it. I don't know.